Evening, folks. I'm your host, Dr. Holiday, and welcome to the Black Gold Saloon. Today we're going to be clearing NL-3, and oh yeah, let's first discuss the enemies, right? Rather than the ops. Now, if you notice on their defensive stats, by defensive I mean like all this, there's like different resistances, but they all have the same defense. Defensive C. It's like low defense. So that's why what we're going to do is we're going to hit them all with the physical damage, right? And the star of the show is going to be Malanta. Um, even though her resistance is 0, right? Because, I mean, I mentioned resistance because, like, these things, they hit freaking hard. The Nova trainees. And normally you would want someone with high resistance withstanding their damage, right? But because these trainees, they only come out like one at a time, and they don't attack us like all at once. There's not a whole bunch of them. We don't have, as long as we can 1v1 on one of these, we're perfectly fine. So a high HP, high damage unit is the way to go. Let's see here. Oh, and then these guys, we're just gonna block them with like Yato, like we always do. And trash mobs are just gonna be dealt with our allies like Poppy Car and Cruz. I chose Catapult because you see that fourth square? Well, Catapult's going to be able to hit some of the enemies that are stepping outside Melanta's range, or that are in her strike range. And we've got the robots to help reveal some of the squares, and we got Spot to help provide some healing, right? Because we're going to put Ansel in a spot where he can't heal Poppy Car or anyone else below him. So anyhow, without further ado, let's commence the show. Alright, so we're going to have Yato first. And then immediately we're going to bring out, come on, Vanilla. And right away you got to retreat Yato. That's important. Make sure to retreat Yato immediately. And then next is going to be Poppy Car facing upwards. So we're going to have Lancet 2 facing to the right. Activate Vanilla's skill. Alright, the next is going to be Melantha facing to the right. We're going to bring her out because we want her skill to get charged. Alright, so we're going to have actually our... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait a bit. Normally, we would have Yato block that 1000 degree knife right now, but we want to wait till he's close. Alright, let's block him. He tanked one of the hits. And then now let's block, or we tanked the next one. And we absorbed 2 nasty strikes and took some heat off of Malanta, which is great. Let's bring some healing in here. And next we're going to bring out Catapult. And look at that. She's able to reach right here. The next is going to be Cruz facing downwards. We're going to retreat. Oh, Vanilla. No, not yet. Retreat her now. We're going to have Spot facing to the left. I mean, just so we can light up more squares. Good habit to get into. Alright, so she's going to face her first Nova Knight. And hold on. There you go. You see this range here? You notice how, like, our main units are outside of that? And we're perfectly safe? Yeah, we do not want those damn things hitting our front line with that skill. Because it'll devastate your entire army. You'll get shredded really quickly. It's like these units, they don't have any resistance, right? Look at that, 0 resistance. And your range units, they have low HP, so yeah, they'll get torn to shreds. Alright, we're doing okay. Alright, so... Okay, so let's turn on Apple skill, why not? Let's turn on spot skill. Why not? And then pop cards, because why not? Because we've been swarmed. That's why. And we're going to do something fun here. We're going to activate our skill. And then we're going to bring out Castle 3 right away to up the melee damage. And because we can. Then we're going to block. If I did it a little bit late, but I caught him just in time. On this square here, it was actually outside of her like, where she would attack. But I mean, you had two options. You could either waited until the explosion happened and then blocked immediately here, or you could just put Yato up over there right out of threat range. Anyhow, that was our solution. And I thank you all for showing up to my saloon today. And y'all welcome anytime. And stay shifty, outlaws.